Hi everybody, I'm Bowser and welcome to my review. I've got a treat today. I have the Dreadnaut by Tactical Workz. The Dreadnaut is a 26650 hybrid dripper and it is a beast. Uh, as you can see, it's got a stainless steel main body with some brass accents that are very uniquely machined and very stylish. It is heavy as all hell. It's probably a good 2 pounds. The thing really chucks vapor. I mean, as far as a mod goes, it's got a vape, right? We'll vape it. It chucks vapor. I'm not gonna lie about it at all. Uh, the machining is top notch. It's got all foggy in here now. 1, 2. Just wrecked the place. Machining is top notch. Like I said, it's heavy as all hell. Very good construction. They have them. I borrowed this from a friend of mine who I think he got his on a group buy. I don't remember. But other than that, I did find them on Hyperion Vape for $279 for the Authentics. It's cool. I mean, I don't think it'd be my everyday vape just due to the size and the weight of it. But it's a really cool vape. This one has the Mammoth drip tip on it, also by Tactical Workz. These are separate for I believe $40 what he paid for it. Beast of a guy here. This one came in nice little leather sheath. It says Dreadnaut right on the side of it there. And if it's in here, the drip tip even came in a little leather pouch. So, I mean, nice mod. Good looking mod. Just in case you're wondering, Mammoth. I know you're thinking, nah, it can't really be that big, right? Alright, here's a standard K-Fun drip tip. This will give you a little idea. Aww. Isn't that cute little guy up there? Look at him sitting on top. He looks so all alone. He's just all by himself. And then there's the Mammoth. 17 millimeters in diameter, the Mammoth is. If you're wondering, I think that's about the same size, same diameter as the, say, like the Nimbus and a few of the other drippers. It's big. And I'm not going to lie, kind of feels a little bit awkward. No, I'm just kidding. No, the drip tip, you almost have to have it. It really sets off the mod. Everything kind of matches. If I had to pick out some gripes on this thing, all these edges are kind of sharp. All around the machining, they're kind of sharp. When you go to hold it, depending on how you hold the mod, they're kind of irritating. The fact that it only has airflow on the one side is kind of irritating. You want something with this thing's got a huge build deck. You'll see it in the up close. A huge build deck. You'd want to throw some big old massive jumbo coils on this, dual coil it out, but you feel like you're not going to get as much airflow. Some of the things I do like about it, the button's nice. It's got a nice easy throw. It's got a little serpent on there, which you'll see in the up close. It's a little snake, a little bony snake looking thing on there. Kind of neat. These little nubs on the back side here, these prevent you from being able to set it down flat on a table and having it fire. They rise the bottom up enough to where that button doesn't actually contact anything. So with that, there is no locking ring on it. What else to say? Don't really know what else to say. I mean, the brass looks nice. The stainless looks nice. I'll go over a lot of it in the up and close, which we'll go to, why not, right now. Okay, here's the up close and personal with the Dreadnaut. Do the drip tip first. As you can see, 3-piece construction, top piece, brass, and a lower. It's a standard 510 drip tip. bottom on there. There's all that. Set that aside. Now here's the meat and taters here. All right, we'll take this part from the top down. You got a nice, big, hefty top cap here. Nice machining on the top. A big, hefty chunk of steel. The threads on this are pretty nice. Then you've got your airflow control ring with an O-ring on the inside of it. It's a little scuzzy. It's got just, this is one thing that kind of bugged me. I'll take this whole thing off for you real quick here if I can get it back together. It is tight. Oh, goodness. Alright. Here's the top cap. The only thing I can say about it is there's airflow only on one side. You can look through the back there. You got airflow up here. But you turn it around and there's nothing on the back side, which something this size you would think you'd want airflow both sides for building them big old fat dual coils and really chucking the vapor out there. But how this works is this little stainless bit slips on over top of that, and there's your airflow control. I'll try to get this where you can see it. Open it up like this. See my finger in there? Yeah, there you go. Or you can close it off and just have the one side open like that. Well, that's kind of closed. There we go. The one side open. I haven't had any trouble getting airflow through it, but it was just one of those things that kind of baffled me on, you got to mod that size, but you only use one-sided airflow. And everything's got some juice in it because I didn't clean this out before I started the review. So there's the 3 posts. Let's try to get this so it's not looking silly here. Alright, get a little focus going. There we go. There's the 3 posts on the build deck. They got nice big holes through them. Nice big Phillips screws. There's the simple little single coil I got going on there. Works pretty good. And the hybrid top connection. There we go. And there's your battery right in there. Try to get this all into camera here. There's your battery. Now on this piece it has a copper connection. But when we get down to the switch, you'll see that the switch is a silver copper silver coated plated, whatever you want to call it, bottom connection. So I'll put that aside. Now this has 3 pieces to it. You got this. Let's see how it's going to come apart for me. No, the inside tube is going to twist. Alright, we'll start at the bottom then. You got your bottom cap here with the switch in it. And there's that little snake I was telling you about. Kind of a neat little button. Nice. Oh no. There you can see the bottom center switch, or center button, silver plated. Get the battery out of here. It's got this brass tube. And I will say that the brass tube, if you hold it to the right light, you won't be able to see it in camera. Hold on just a second here. I'm going to do a little polish quick. Little polish music. Anyways. I don't know if I'll be able to get it to show you. There you can kind of see it. It's got like some waves and dings in it. Like if you look down here, you kind of see some waves and dings in it. I'm trying to be really picky on this too. I mean, to be able to put designs like that in brass that's this thin, you know, you're going to have a little bit of deformation of the metal. But that's the brass ring. Polish that up, keep it looking nice. Inside the brass ring, you got a little stainless steel tube here that holds your battery. Pretty simple. Now I will say that as nice as the machining is on most of this mod, these threads that go into the top and the bottom cap are very loose, and not the nicest threads in the world. They do thread in, they do snug up, but they feel a little crunchy, and you loosen it just a little bit and they've got a lot of wobble and they're very loose. And that might be just this particular mod, but I would think you could do a little better job on threading that. So that's that. So you put the top cap on, or the top ring. I don't really know how you'd want to call this, because it's the top section of the tube. Put the brass ring back over that. I'm not going to take apart the bottom switch. Basically, it's a standard switch. It's got a spring in there. You don't really have any adjustment, but I haven't had any problems. I've used the Sony 26650 batteries. There's no battery rattle. As far as adjustment on the throw to eliminate battery rattle, there isn't any that I can see. I'm sure these Delrin insulators here probably unscrew to allow you to adjust for it, but I haven't had any issues with battery rattle whatsoever. So, throw our battery back in here, thread the bottom switch back in, and you can hear that squeaky, crusty. I'm not a fan of the threads. I am not going to lie about it. When it's all together, I mean, it's solid. This little sleeve here with the brass doesn't slide around, and it doesn't feel like it's going anywhere. Thread the God, I'm just covered in juice here. Hold on a second. Lesson learned. Clean out your stuff before you do a damn video. Alright. I haven't, other than the threads, I haven't really been able to find a lot of flaws in the machining. But the screws on here. And these threads are nice. They're nice and Crisco smooth. Thread that on. And these O-rings on here that hold this top cap on are snug. They are definitely not the easiest to pop on and off. But there you got that. I'll fire it once. Fire's nice. We will throw the top cap back on. And like I said, here's the part that kind of irritated me. You've got a beast of a mod like this that would be perfect for building big old fat dual coils and just trying to chuck as much vapor as you can, and you've only got airflow on one side. I understand they got the two here, but it's just the fact of why didn't you just throw them on the back side too? Maybe it was trying to make this look like some kind of helmet or whatever you want to say, you know. But it would have been nice to have airflow on the back. All I'm saying. So we throw this back on here. Everything's lined up. Push it on. Grab the drip tip. Snap that on. And there you go. Overall, other than the goofy threads in there, the sloppy threads, everything on this thing is made. It's heavy. I mean, I can't really tell you how heavy it is. Probably 2 pounds. I don't have a scale, but I would imagine this is at least 2 pounds. Everything on it is thick. It's nice and solid. Nothing, you know, cheap feeling about it. And for, I guess, $279, it should feel that way. So we'll go back out to the rest of the video and talk about it some more. Alright, well, that was the up and close. Showed you more about the airflow, the kind of wonky threads on the inside. I mean, it's cool. It's, like I said, it's not an everyday vape. It's not something you'd carry around with you all the time, I don't think, but to set it on your shelf and have a nice little collector's piece, I think it would be perfect for that. Kind of spendy for a collector's piece. At, like I said, Hyperion had it for $279, but it's a cool mod nonetheless. I'll have another vape on it, and we'll see how it goes. That's a lot of vape. Just chomping that and getting along the way. There you go. The Dreadnaut from Tactical Workz. And as always, thanks for watching, and vape on.